It's the year 2029 and almost all mutants are extinct. All that's left of the X-Men are Xavier and Wolverine. And there's a little girl Wolverine tagging along. Alright, I'm in. Take my money. Logan is loosely based on the Old Man Logan comic book series. It follows an aging Wolverine hiding from the world on the border of Mexico, at the same time caring for a sick and seizure-prone Xavier along with fellow mutant Caliban. When I first heard about this film, I was excited about the idea of a R-rated Wolverine film, along with the whole aging superhero concept. It had promise. From the trailers, it seemed as if this film could be one of the best superhero films ever. But sadly, what we got was just an average film. I was expecting a darker film. Now, don't get me wrong, Logan has its dark moments. Now, with that R rating, Logan was able to go to some darker places when it comes to the action, but I was really wanting a darker story. I was looking for something similar to the beginning of Days of Futures Past. I was looking for something dark like that. I wanted to actually see how all these mutants died off. I wanted to see how the X-Men ended. Now, I know that's a rights issue between Marvel Studios and Disney and Fox, but I felt like the writers could have been a bit more creative when it came to those aspects. I will say though, Patrick Stewart outacted everyone in this film. The way he portrayed an old, sick Xavier was perfect. You could really tell that he was having a great time playing Xavier for probably the last time. His scenes make up many of the high points of the film. Now, the villains. Pierce, when it comes to appearances, was pretty badass. With the gold tooth, the mechanical hand, the Texas accent, but the character was very one note. His job throughout the entire film is to track down Wolverine, Xavier, and the little girl. And whenever Pierce gets close, he fades to the background and sends in his goons to do the dirty work. The whole time I was waiting for Pierce to take his villainy up a notch, but no, it never happens. Gosh, and don't get me started on the other villains. I mean, you have one villain that's there just to explain stuff that they could have just shown us on the screen, and then the other villain is there strictly for fan service. All of these X-Men films are very hit and miss to me. I loved First Class, I enjoyed Days of Future Past, and Apocalypse was okay. Logan, I was excited for, but the whole time I was just waiting for the film to hit a higher note, and it never happened. And I guess ultimately the filmmakers decided to go the safe route. Logan is one of those films with great action sequences that drags in between every single one of those action sequences. So I have to give Logan 3 power fists out of 5. It was a film that I was really excited about. I couldn't wait to see, but ultimately it didn't work for me. It had so much promise. But anyway, I'll catch you in the next one.